What is up, amigos? Hope you're doing awesome. My name is Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. Now, there are films that try hard to entertain you. There are films that push emotions with background music. And then once in a while, there comes a film so simple, so honest, and so full of heart that it just sits with you quietly and still leaves a deep impact. Now, Tourist Family is one such rare gem. It doesn't scream for your attention. It earns your love slowly and warmly, like a kind stranger who feels like home. Today, I want to talk about this beautiful Tamil film that reminded me why I fell in love with cinema in the first place. A film that doesn't need massive action, complex plot twists, or big budget gimmicks. It just needs good storytelling, strong performances, and a beating human heart. So the story follows a Sri Lankan Tamil family, a father, a mother, and two kids who flee economic hardship in their home country and arrive in Chennai. But instead of introducing themselves as Tamil refugees, they pretend to be a Malayali family in a new neighborhood. Why? For safety, for acceptance, for a chance at a new life without the baggage of identity politics. Now, this is not a refugee thriller or a political drama. Tourist Family is about small moments, learning a new language, hiding your truth to protect your kids, and slowly winning over a skeptical community with just goodness and grace, and not fake but natural. Most of the film unfolds in a regular housing colony with regular people, regular problems, and an extraordinary message. Through day-to-day challenges and subtle tensions, the family builds relationships, spreads kindness, and eventually creates a sense of belonging. Now, what truly makes Tourist Family work is its emotional honesty. It never tries to be loud or manipulative. The screenplay is light-hearted, humorous in parts, and deeply humane. There's a certain warmth in every interaction, even in the silences. The children's performances are incredibly natural. Sasikumar, who plays the father, delivers one of his best performances, understated yet powerful. Simran as the mother brings grace and quiet strength to her role. Their chemistry as a couple feels real and lived in. The background score by Roldan complements the emotions beautifully. Nothing over the top, just soft and fitting. The cinematography by Arvind Vishwanathan captures the mood of the colony and the intimacy of indoor scenes with a gentle touch. And most of all, the editing keeps the narrative tight. You never feel like the film is dragging or overstaying its welcome. Now, director Abishan Jeevinth, in his debut, shows remarkable control over tone. He never lets the film turn into a sob story or a preachy social message. He simply tells a story with genuine care for its characters. Now, if there's anything to nitpick, it's that the plot is fairly predictable. You'll see the turns coming from a distance. But honestly, this isn't the kind of film that relies on twists. It's about the journey, not the surprise. Some might also feel the film plays it safe. It doesn't dive too deep into the darker realities of illegal immigration or the systemic barriers. But again, that's a creative choice and it works in the context of what the film is trying to be. Now, while most of us watch this film and find ourselves moved by its humanity, unfortunately, there are some commentators or reviewers who seem hell-bent on missing the point entirely. They are labeling this beautiful tale as dangerous, claiming it supports illegal immigration. But here's the thing, cinema is a reflection of life's complexity, not a legal textbook. Of course, in reality, we understand there should be proper process, but this film isn't advocating policy, it's advocating empathy, kindness, and the fundamental idea that every good human deserves compassion. Honestly, calling such a heartfelt portrayal dangerous is not only absurd but also reveals a severe lack of emotional intelligence. Let's not be that kind of a film commentator or reviewer who drags harsh realities into every narrative just to appear intellectual. Sometimes it's perfectly fine, essentially even, to just embrace a movie's emotional honesty without dissecting it with cold and clinical logic. Now, Sasikumar has always been a strong performer, but here he brings an added layer of vulnerability. Simran is elegant as always, but here she also brings out a quiet sense of guilt and longing of a mother who misses her home but can't show it. The two kids, Mithun Jay Shankar and Kamlesh Jagan, are delightful. Their innocence, confusion, and excitement feel so real. Supporting cast like Yogi Babu, MS Bhaskar, and Elango Kumarvel bring forth humor and heart to their limited but impactful roles. In today's world, where most films are either too commercial or too preachy, Tourist Family is that sweet middle. It doesn't yell, it doesn't try to sell you a message, it just shows you a story and trusts you to feel something. And honestly, we need more films like this. Films that remind us that kindness is a universal language, that sometimes community is not just where you're born, it's where you're accepted, that even if the world sees you as a tourist, you can still make it your home. Tourist Family is now streaming on JioHotstar in India and on Simply South internationally, if I'm not wrong. It's just over 2 hours long and absolutely worth your time. In a time where loud, mindless content is pushed as entertainment, this film stands out for its silence, its softness, and its sincerity. Watch it not just to enjoy a good film, but to feel a little more human again. If you watched it already, let me know what you felt while watching Tourist Family. Did it leave you smiling? Did it make you think? Or maybe it just reminded you of a time you felt like an outsider yourself? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe for more honest and heartfelt reviews. Until next time, stay awesome, stay kind, stay curious, stay human. Bye-bye.